Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Methman. Good morning, Jubats. Oh my gosh, she's up already. Getting ready for work. Of course. You know, I started a little bit later. So I was like, I'm gonna get a solid 8 hours sleep. Wife getting that bread, she is. She's a hard worker. Sadly, it means she probably won't be able to watch Apprentice tonight. She's got to go to the office. Her hands look like that, so my hands look like this. Gamer. I hope the journey is good. Hope you don't get any cringe on the train. Get a seat. Mr. Big Hands over here. Well, you know what they say about big hands. Big gloves. Good morning, Nana. Good morning, Garrus and Carrie. How's everyone doing? You didn't win the lottery? So wait, let me check. How much is Euro Millions on Friday? £91 million Euro Millions? I reckon I could play. I reckon I could throw in a ticket. It's worth a go. What damage could we do with 91 million? Be like, hand in your notice. We're off. Mr. and Mrs. Worldwide. Baby hands, how dare you? If you'd get a coin for every gamer streamer boy who have a beautiful, hard-working sugar mommy partner, he'd have 2 coins. It's not much, but it's happened twice. I was going to say, does Ray count? Because he was a bit of a streamer boy. He didn't have a job for a long time, and Molly was working in a fucking warehouse with her degree. Please censor job. We have some sensitive viewers here. 3 coins. Wonder if there's anyone else. I don't think Twisted and Nymph count, because Twisted actually has like a job. He's always been working, so that doesn't count. 3 is still a lot, though. 3 is still a lot. Okay, so I had a little sleep in. And I thought we'd do a little DBD. Because it's the event. And I haven't done a ton of the event. So there's a week left of it. I thought, you know what? Let's play a little bit. Have I redeemed my free gift this week? I haven't. Bam! So let's do some DBD. Because I want something a little bit actiony. I feel like if I play Megenics, I might doze off a little bit. Or at least with DBD, everything's always different. And then I can play for like 2 hours and then get tilted. Be like, no. You'd love a sugar mommy? You've been here for 7 years, do your ductile love magic? It's nothing. It just happens, man. You just gotta be around, you know? At some point. At some point it'll happen, you know? Just gotta play the odds. Leon's voice actor posted a picture with RE4 Adas from a cafe. Hopefully they make her the villain to put up as many sheep as possible. Garrus, You're getting banned and executed at dawn by firing squad. However, the firing squad are going to use lemons. So it's going to be a very slow and painful death for you. How dare you? I think the ongoing theory, rumor at the moment, is that Ada's going to be in the DLC. There's a lot of questions after 9. Leon's putting a ring on his finger. Who's he married to? There are 3 main schools of thought. Well, 4, technically. There's the people that say there's Ada, which would make sense, because they've been, like, the romantic interest throughout the series. Resident Evil 2, they literally kiss. Resident Evil 4, she's helping him throughout the entire game, and it gets all, spicy. Resident Evil 6, he is literally, like, besotted with her, defends her against everyone when everyone thinks she's the bad person, and saves her life against a guy who's obsessed with her. And at the end, it's pretty much a typical Hollywood, like, romance ending. So I would say it's her. But anyway, some people say it's Claire, which doesn't really make sense to me, because other than being in the same game in 2, they've never really had much going on. Some people say Ashley, the president's daughter from 4, which doesn't make sense. Because she's literally like, hey, do you want to, like, hang out sometime? And he's like, no, not interested. Doesn't make sense. Some people say Sherry, which is a little bit fucked up, okay? Because, yeah, they're, like, not so, like, they're both adults now, but Sherry Birkin is the child from Resident Evil 2. Leon's in his early 20s. Sherry's like a child, like this high, I don't know, like 7 or 8 or something. He was basically her adopted dad, like he looked after her. So the idea that people are like, oh, they're married now, no. So I'm in the camp that I think it's Ada, which would make sense for Ada to be involved in the DLC, because anyone who's involved in the Raccoon City incident has this issue, and she may be, like, involved in trying to help Leon. But then there is a chance that it could be Claire in the DLC, because she is also part of the Raccoon City incident, but she's not really super active. Her last game was Revelations 2, and even then she's not, like, in the field kind of thing. So yeah. So yeah, it's like, those are the 4 people that everyone says it could be. Whether it gets revealed or not, I don't know. They might just like to keep it a mystery. I think it's just, yeah. But I'm looking forward to DLC. It would be cool if it's Ada, because hers are normally like more spy, hookshotty kind of stuff. There's a possibility it could be Chris, kind of like in 8, when you played as Chris and you had all the guns, all the explosives, and you just kind of like, So they could do something like that. There could be multiple. We'll have to wait and see. Alice is teasing some weird Persona OG merch, maybe ports of 1 and 2. Sherry was 12? Oh, okay. Hey Beanie, how you doing? If you got what this game was about again, you haven't played it in 2 minutes, can you give me a refresher? Have you been in bed today? I'm actually feeling a lot better. Today is the first day. I know I'm like, I don't know if I sound great. I'm still coughing a bit, but today was the first day that I was actually able to kind of I felt more normal. I felt like I've got like the dregs of a cold, but I feel like I'm 98, 99% there. In the gym, I did have to blow my nose once. Last couple of days, I've been like having to go back to the locker to, sort myself out. But yeah, Now I'm feeling good. What's this game about? This game's called Dead by Daylight. It is an asymmetrical horror game. However, the horror element isn't the prime thing. It's more like a game of tag. One person plays as the killer, and their job is, you got it, to kill people. And then there are the survivors who, they have to survive. And they're all from different horror franchises, from video games, movies, and TV shows. And the survivors have to complete generators, because in this universe, everyone knows how to be a mechanic. And the killers have to put people on hooks, which doesn't actually kill them. It only kills you if you do it 3 times. But there's also some rules where you can kill them at other times, and you can insta-kill them and things like that. But we won't get into that. You don't need to know the complicated stuff. There's like 170 perks and a billion different add-ons, which change everything about the game. So all the rules that I just explained go out of the window, so you just have to play it by ear. That's Dead by Daylight. Everyone hates it. Glad to hear you feel better. Thank you very much. Yes, it was just like I got sick, and then like my I got a sinus infection, and then it just like elongated everything. But yeah, hi Cora. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? What's asymmetrical? Asymmetrical means it's not symmetrical. Symmetrical means it's the same on both sides. Counter-Strike is a symmetrical tactical shooter because both teams have 5 players. In Dead by Daylight, it's 1 person versus 4. Hold on a minute, these numbers are different. That's what asymmetrical means. You remember the hate part too? So true. When was the last time you played? Have you been playing much? Did you play when, what was the last thing that came out? This is a YouTube video. Okay, well, let's jump in. Let's take a look. What was the last? Oh, Vecna. Well, sorry, the first came out. And then they added a new survivor recently with the Trickster rework, who is called Kwon Tae-young. And he has some interesting perks, actually. He actually has some interesting perks. This one, when you heal, you gain elusive, which means you don't leave scratch marks or make sounds. This one, 5 moves ahead, it's basically like baby Windows, except it's only if you're close, and when you drop a pallet, you can move earlier. So you drop a pallet and you can almost instantly start moving. So you gain a lot more distance. This one, every time a generator is completed, you do things faster. So, like, I think it's pretty... He has, like, none of these I think are meta-defining. Maybe this is the strongest one that I've seen people like to use, especially in 1v1s. But all of them are, like, pretty good. All of them are pretty good. And I've been playing a lot of him because I have all of my eyeballs on him. So this music's been in my head. Why doesn't he speak American? They changed Steve's voice? Yeah. So what did they change with Nancy? Nancy, they changed like her face? They changed the way she looks or something? Your Black Forest brownies turned out really well. Send a pic! Send me a pic. That's awesome. I'm glad. So you're going to make them again for the weekend? She does look kind of different. Definitely? Oh, nice. I'm really jealous. I could demolish a tray of Black Forest brownies right now. Jubaz is making something for work. She's taking in some baking stuff. She's making Black Forest brownies. So chocolate brownies with like what you call Black Forest, like fruits of the forest or whatever it's called. Like it just sounds so good. Cherry compote, thank you. See, my brain is not good. And then whipped cream as well. I'm so jealous. Hi, Karik. How you doing? Her face no. Oh, they changed her voice as well. Yeah, Steve. I know they changed the voice. I think that's because of the Steve Gull thing. You got Charlotte's P58. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wish I'd spent more time. I only have a P100 one survivor. Everyone else is at 3, except for these guys. Yeah, Ada's a P100. But I haven't used her badge. But I wanted to kind of, like, so I've got Xenomorph, Nemesis, Demogorgon at P100. My next one was Executioner, Pyramid Head. I wanted to do him to P100, but then I wanted to do Vecna 2.0 and Wesker, maybe, as my next ones. Hi, Scoutman. Who turned the heating on in the UK, right? Like mid-20s? Feels like summer now. I love it. I love it. Big fan of the heat. Yeah, Blight getting a big nerf is interesting. So he's going to be slower and using more tokens when he breaks a pallet. Another thing they changed was Ghostface. It's easier to reveal him now, but now Ghostface can lean a lot quicker. His lean around objects is almost instantaneous, so he can do a lot more. A what pot? Compot. Whipped cream kind of based? Yeah. I'm jealous. I could go for some brownies. Gonna do P100 Leon. Like, I'm just doing the killers that I play a lot. So after this, maybe I do Vecna 2 and then maybe Wesker. But after that, I'd probably struggle to have any killers that I play a lot of. I play a little bit of Blight because I like the William Birkin skin. I play a little bit of Oni because I like the Titan skin. Other than that, I'm like, eh. So maybe I'd go back and finish off Jill. So, yeah. Sorry. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, they changed, like, they gave it a chance and everything, and it's kind of... I understand both ways that it was very annoying when people would just bring a scene partner and just scream over and over at you. I was like, ugh. But at the same time, like, it's something people enjoyed and it didn't really matter that much, so why? You listed all the stuff. Sells about 1,700. Nice. Sometimes it takes longer for obviously more expensive stuff to sell. But I actually haven't checked mine in a while, so. Yeah, I mean, with Bathe you just kind of expect things, right? Expect what they're going to do. You have to P3 5 more killers and you have more killers. Nice! Yeah, that's the first. As soon as a new killer comes out, I'm like, P3 them straight away. Hi King, how you doing? Dogs on the new Trickster skin? I don't really play Trickster. The new skin is, I have to go to the store now. This one? Mina. Like female Trickster, right? Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I guess. I don't really have many. I don't have much opinion on it, to be honest. I'm not a massive fan of playing against Trickster. It's a very annoying killer, so. Yeah. Hi, Aham. You nearly finished your COD? Nice. I saw her Mari. Yeah, I've seen some streams and videos. So it's a skin for Trickster. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, Trickster's annoying to play against. And I think every time I play as Trickster, I do well because it's very easy to do certain things. Yeah. If you're getting triggered by a scream, maybe don't play a game where survivors scream, right? I see a lot of discourse online, excuse me, of the way that people complain about things. And it is one of the few games I've ever played in my 30-something years of life that people complain about stuff the other side do all the time. I think you see some things in other games, like in TF2, it's like, oh, you body shot me. I still killed you. Oh, you're running the noob tube. Okay. Like in Call of Duty and Modern Warfare. Like, people complain about stuff, but in DBD, it's crazy. I played a game where I hooked everybody twice and then killed everyone. I never hooked the same person back to back. I didn't have too many regressing perks or anything. And I got accused of tunneling. Like, who am I supposed to have tunneled? I killed each of you one by one, like in a circle, you know. You play too well and you get accused of camping, tunneling, and all that. I played a game as demo, and I have this little goofy build on demo that I really like. So I run Trail of Torment. So I slap a gen, and it makes me undetectable while it's regressing. And I pair that with these things, which are like gen kicking perks. But I also have these, which make my undetectable longer when I go through a portal. Okay? And it's also silent coming from a portal. So I can go through a portal. I'm undetectable for like an extra 11 seconds on top of the base thing. So it's like sneaky demo. The amount of people you sneak up on is hilarious. I just do it for the memes because it's fun. And if I find a gen with a lot of progress that I can slap with this, I can be undetectable for so long.
My jokes never get made
anyway,
into
I
titles.
played this. I played on the swamp, which with its geometry isn't great for demo. Because if you if you lunge as demo, when you shred, if the survivor is slightly lower than you, then you miss. Like, you can crouch tech it almost. So it wasn't great, but I got 2 kills. I think I got like 9 hook stages total. And I was like, okay, two kills, 2 people escaped, cool with that. And in the end game, one of the people said to me that they were complaining about the way I played. I said, well, I just said GG. And I was like, what? And they were like, why didn't you go for these shots? You're not going for the cool shots. I said, well, I actually did like a pretty couple of cool shots on you on Shaq. No, because then you just shredded through the pallets. I said, well, you have windows of opportunity. You're just running to pallet after pallet. And I destroyed them. What? They were like, as long as you know that I'm better than you. It's like, okay. I just said, okay. I just left the game. Like, imagine losing a game and then writing an essay. It was like an essay of people telling you that they're better than you. Even though you just beat them. It's just this game. Weirdo, thank you for the 114 months. Demo Man is in this game? He is. Demo George, because his name's George. Dead by insecurity. Exactly. Exactly. DBD players as snowflakes? Oh yeah, there's untold rules in this game. But I always feel like... Wait, they're buffing base kit undetectable? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like, a lot of people, if you don't play... Yeah, the DBD, it's just... The point of the game is to kill people, right? If you're a killer. And if you're a survivor, the point is to escape. The problem is, the people who win are the people who play the most sweaty. If you come in as a blight, and you bring in really strong add-ons and really strong perks, 99.9% of the time, you are going to win your game. There was a guy who recently nearly reached 2,000 wins in a row on blight, right? Which is crazy. But at the same time, there are survivor teams who bring strong stuff, and they go for escape streaks on long periods, like over 100. So if you're just like a guy who just wants to play the game, and you come up against a killer or a team who bring the strongest stuff and are sweating, you're probably going to have a bad time. And it can be quite frustrating, because if you're a mid-tier killer like the Demogorgon and you just want to play, and the survivors bring brand new parts on their toolboxes, they bring all of the strong perks like Resurgence, Unbreakable, Shoulder the Burden, like all these things, DS, like they're incredibly punishing. They're not incredibly punishing against a Blight or a Nurse, but against mid-tier killers they can be. So you will have a horrible time. And the problem is that some people are incredibly toxic. So when survivor teams do really well, they'll teabag you. When killers do well, they'll do horrible things. So it's, yeah. I just been yapping. I'm sorry. No gameplay. I'm sorry. Have a lovely train ride, Chubats. I hope you have a great day at work. I hope you don't have to deal with any annoying people face to face. $12? That's pretty long, actually, for base kit. Yeah, it's often like I play both sides pretty much equally, and I think Survivor is stronger, simply because you can coordinate a lot of things, and it's very difficult for the killers to do anything if you are a full stack of people with strong stuff, and you do that. However, there are a few killers that if they bring all the strong stuff too, then you're going to have a bad time regardless of how coordinated you are. So, yeah. Anyway, who should we play? Who should we play as? Let's actually play the game. We're just trying to get some points. We don't care if we win. We don't care if we lose. Do open lobbies. I need to do my challenges for killer, actually. 3 hours until I'm probably not going to be streaming for 3 hours. I'm sorry. I finished the Rift Pass stuff, but I still have a few quests. Carry survivors? That's easy. Down 10 survivors affected by a status effect that you inflicted. Okay. Mm-hmm. Your grand giving you advice to deal with bullies, just punch him in the face. Go Wesker? I don't think I've got very many add-ons or anything in Wesker. Is the reason why ComDVD uses hook stages for wins? Yeah, I think ComDVD does a good way of measuring who wins and loses. It's like if you're on the survivor team, like whoever did the most gens wins. If the gens are the same, it's whoever got the most hook stages. The hook stages are also the same, then it's whoever got the most fresh, like the most individual, different hooks. I think it's a good way of differentiating it, because the objective is, the objective. But in ComDVD, there is a crazy amount of tunneling because it is the most effective strategy, especially for mid and lower killers. Rarely do you ever see a killer go and hook everybody. 99% of the time, they're going to try to eliminate one person as quickly as possible, turn it into a 3v1, and even then, like, the thing is, like, when you look at competitive DBD, you have killers that can use a lot of perks. You have survivors that are often limited, well, they're limited to only one perk across the 4 of them. So you can't have 4 of the same perk. Often, a lot of perks are restricted. Items are restricted to only 1, and quality is restricted, add-ons are restricted. Playing against a lot of killers, they can't even use exhaustion perks. So no sprint burst, no lithe, no dead heart, things like that. And despite all of those restrictions, most of the time, the survivors get people out. If that doesn't tell you, like, how strong it is for survivors to, TVA is coming out end of April again. Oh, nice. I'll be free. I keep missing DBD stuff because I was away. When I was away in Canada, I missed the Trickster week thing. What shall we play? Let's play Nemesis. I like Nemesis. He's got lots of eyeballs. And I got the old school skin. Love him. Do I take requests? If you ask me to play the Nightwing, I will be slightly unhappy. Nightwing. Exactly. Like, if people go in and take protection hits, like, there's a mechanic in the game to count when you're gonna, like, when you take a hit for an injured person. You get points for it. So if you take protection hits, that gives the other person lots of opportunity to make ground. There are perks, things like For the People, things like Babysit. These are all good perks to help people who, are potentially getting tunneled. So yeah, it's like, the problem is people play solo queue and you can't always rely on your solo queue teammates. So that's the issue. The difference between playing solo queue and trying to coordinate. If you find, sometimes I'll play solo queue and have a great time with a bunch of random people. Like, they're taking hits, they're trading hooks, they're using all these different fun perks. But sometimes you'll play with people who just hide because they want the hatch when there's still 3 players alive. People who will farm you off hook and not take a hit, so you're kind of left stranded. Things like that. Yeah, so it's awkward, and that's why some of these perks that are added, things like Shoulder the Burden, things like Decisive Strike, or whatever it's called now, these are all really strong perks, and people use them on a very individual basis when they play solo queue. But if you combine that with 4 people in a lobby communicating, then they become, Will to Live? Yeah, I ain't calling it that. Ain't nobody calling it that. Did they change Pinhead's perks? Because I still call them the same name as we were before. How do I... Pinhead. Okay, mine says... Oh. Maybe they changed it if you don't have the DLC. I don't know. Because they changed demos perks. So Cruel Limits was called Claustrophobia? Mindbreaker was called Fearmonger, and Surge was called Jolt. So it was originally called Surge, Then Stranger Things left. They changed it to Jolt. Everyone called it Jolt for 2-3 years, and then they were like, Stranger Things is back! Surge again. Okay. Play a cheeky bit of Myers, scratch, mirror, jump scare Myers? Can you do that anymore? Because he's Zoomy Boy now, isn't he? People still call it Jolt? Yeah. It's because you're in the DLC, right. Excuse me. I see. Does Scratch Mirror still do the thing? I have Vanity. Oh. I don't think you can do it. Scratch the Mirror jump scare anymore. Maya's therapist and Wesker's good boy. Okay. We've got 2 Leons and they're both freaky. It's an eerie add-on. Yeah. I played a lot of Maya's just to get the achievement for like 300 power-ups or whatever it is. No, I've not played much since. I like Scratch. If you could tell me you can play Scratch Mirror Myers and it's on Midwich or RPD or like Hawkins, it's good fun. But then when you get put on Wrecker's Yard or the farmhouse, you go, okay, great. DVD names never change. Alright, I haven't played Killer in ages. You ready for some tip-top P100 Nemesis gameplay? P100, yeah. And what you talking about when you're refreshing the name? The killer kills, yeah. And Nemesis loves tunneling, true. He's a big fan. Oh yeah, so this is a totem build. We have the firsts, Vecna 2.0's, I hate this map by the way. We have his, one of his perks, which is pretty cool. Oh! I see you. God, is it just me or is it really dark? I saw someone over here as well. They're gonna go for that totem. I kind of want to surprise them on the totem. Yeah, I see you. Because oh, that's a tree in a really awkward place. It happened to me too, man. I know, got fat shamed. I know, look, I can't fit either. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Oh. Yeah. Okay. DVD RNG, just the Nemesis rocket launcher. Can you imagine? They made him canonically accurate. He would be running, chasing you with a rocket launcher. Hello. I didn't even realize she was there. Yeah, pallet. Yeah, 2 gens finished. Toxic behavior. Yeah, imagine if you could actually run the speed of Nemesis in Resident Evil 3. Is there someone here? I thought I heard it. I don't actually know what's a better chase. I want to go, guys. We're tunneling. I'm sorry, Maya's therapist. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. What was I gonna say? Yeah, just imagine if you could sprint like Nemesis. It's like, and then, oh, they're blinding people. Oh, you're blinding a zombie. Hello. Yeah, they're blinding a zombie because they want to fill up that. Well, let's chase this person. Just want to chase people. They're not getting rid of my totems. Should be a pallet there. Yeah. They are getting rid of my totems. Okay. Reku and Mr. X added. That'd be pretty cool. We're tier 3 now. So we get more recovery time. Is that... Oh, he's playing as Stranger Things. Eddie Stranger Things. Okay, nice fake. Oh my god. Schooled there. Don't see very many Eddies. Oh, I thought I hit. Let me get rid of that power. Yeah, I mean, canonically, like, actually, as a Resident Evil fan, Mr. X, it wouldn't make sense, because Nemesis is a more advanced version, right, of a tyrant. But, oh. Thanks, zombie! Okay, there's a... Where did she go? But I think it would be cool. I think it would be a cool skin edition if they did it. I think there is somebody here. I see scratch marks. It's the same Leon again. It's not voting. Oh, hello. God, I'm tunneling again. Let's go for this guy. So we're not tunneling. Go for Wesker's good boy. Wait, oh, he ran the other way? What? What happened? How did they do this? They got rid of a totem. They got rid of Ruin. Oh, they have got rid of Undying as well, so they got rid of a couple of totems. He's gonna dodge. This is the thing, if it was a bad player, they just run to the pallet, thinking they can make it, right? But when it's a good player, they see you pull up the whip, and then they try to bait it and dodge it, and someone's booning. Who's booning? So this gen has progress because it's slightly red. Not. I thought those were scratch marks. She's not going to be the DLC though. Stop making stuff up, Garrus. Stop trying to rage bait me. It won't work. This Claudette is slippery. She doubles back a lot. I can hit over this. I've watched the Nemesis map video about... Because see, she goes in these very odd directions. There's a Nemesis map video which tells you which objects you can hit it, which you can whip it. Some of them have invisible walls. So some Wesker. I could try as Wesker. I haven't played Wesker in a long time, and I need to play Wesker a lot if I'm gonna be good at it. You know what I mean? Someone just vaccinated over here. Might be time to start killing people. You respond, so it's working. I mean, I'm acknowledging, but I'm not raging. You know. That's the difference. Down to 1 gem. Oh, zombie! Huge zombie hit. This guy, though, is injured. We get some pressure here. Tier 3, we got the length. I'm gonna hook over here because this gem. Oh, someone else's. Vaccinated. It's Carly I'm vaccinated. Oh, I lost my Vector perk. I think. Alright, Claudette. You just vaccinated. She's not in the locker, is she? She should be slowed down. She's gonna drop this. No, she's not. I thought that might hit. She doesn't run to me. Oh, she had sprint burst saved up. She goes for the window? She doesn't. She does. No. My kill is on me. Annoyance. Oh god, I don't know where to go. Check on this gen, maybe? Oh. Okay, we have a door there and a door there. See if we can find anyone and chase them. Okay, someone's around here. Where are you? Gotcha. Oh, I think I could have hit that maybe, but just a little too far. Close. Oh. Eddie Munson has left again. So I'm going to predict that they're going to go for this door because it's closer to them. Although, oh yeah, I see someone there. Oh, it's the bot. Let's kill the bot, I guess. There's the other Leon. It's also definite. If I wanted to be really mean, I could have like tunneled out that Leon right at the start of the game, but what would the benefit have been? The worst Leon? He wasn't the worst. No, he wasn't bad. He was fine. He ran into a tree like I ran into a tree. We all have moments. Do I have any favourite person on The Apprentice? I don't have a favourite person on The Apprentice. Okay. I don't know why you don't just leave. It's an OG RE2 mod you gotta play, which is massive classic, and it's named King's Uncut. Okay. All the levers. Yeah, I mean, you can abandon the game at certain points now. So if you're the last person now, excuse me, if you're the last person alive, then you can abandon without penalty. Just saves you having to watch. Why'd you go back to live in the trees? Come on. Favorite person in The Apprentice? I don't know. I'm really hot. I'm like sweating here. I don't know. I don't think any of them I'm looking at thinking I think they're the best. I think Karishma, I think her name is, has a lot of good ideas, but she has a level of arrogance that maybe inflates her ego a little bit too much, which is why she makes mistakes. Last week was an example. Then you have, I think it's Daniel or Dave, guy with the glasses. He's kind of the opposite. Again, he has some good ideas, but he lacks the confidence. If you were to merge those two people together, if they were to have children, the ego would balance out. Like, he needs some of the confidence she has. She needs to be, like, leveled down a bit and realize that not everything she comes up with is perfect. And I think last week humbled her a little bit. Whereas, I think it's Daniel, needs to have a little bit more confidence in his ideas. And last week did kind of show that when he was left to his own devices and didn't have anyone else shouting down at him, he came up with some good work. So those are two I think could potentially make the final. I always thought that, I think it's Lawrence, other guy with the glasses. I thought he was good up until the last few weeks. He had an absolute mare of a week where he should probably have gone. And I've noticed a lot of the time he likes to kind of hands off things. He likes to say, oh, well, if that's your idea, that's great, and I'm happy to back you, but he doesn't want to take responsibility. So it'll be interesting to see in the interviews and what his business plan is, whether he actually has solid grounding. Because something I hate is the fact that a lot of people shirk responsibility. They don't want to be seen as disruptive. They want to be seen as a team player, so they will go along with what people say, but then they won't be fully on board. And it's kind of like, if you're a team, you need to all be working towards the same goal and not be thinking, well, I didn't fully support the decision, so I can't be blamed for it in the boardroom, you know? When am I returning to casting? I don't know. I've never been against casting. It's just time-wise and availability-wise hasn't been great, and there hasn't been a shortage of casters, you know? Will I stream the OG Resident Evils that you just bought? You better do. I don't think anyone would be interested in me playing them, so I was just gonna play them by myself. I do wanna play Dino Crisis 1 and 2 on stream. Which are like kind of like Resident Evil games with dinosaurs. It's another Capcom game, like old school PS1 era. Because I've not played those before, other than like when I was little and played them around a friend's house kind of thing. But I've streamed every Resident Evil game on stream at some point or the other over the last like however many years. So I don't know if people wanted to look at old pixelated one. Calling me away nothing? No. Not at all. I feel like sometimes when it's old school games, some people are just not very interested. But yeah, if you guys want me to stream them, then yeah, sure. You want to watch you play the OG RE3? Feel like it missed the mark? The remake? Yeah. They changed the design of Nemesis, and they kind of made Nemesis worse in the sense that he just showed up for set pieces and stuff. Whereas in the original, he was like... And there was so much more content in the original. The original had a lot more content. in terms of gameplay and stuff. Who do we play now? Do I have eyeballs on you? No. I have 0 eyeballs, but I have ice cream. Best bit about Archie was being chased by him, and that was a really small section. His true feelings on full display. Stop! Oh my god, you guys. It's character assassination. The OG is funny all the time. Yeah, like, it was very short because they cut a lot of content. The thing that made the original RE3 great was the fact that as you played through, the game had sections where you could choose what to do. For example, you'd get to the front of the police station and Nemesis is there. You have a choice. And it literally is like multi-choice, like 2 options. You either fight him or you run inside the police station. If you fight him, you're going to have to use a whole bunch of ammo, probably lose a whole bunch of health, but you get the chance of getting an item that he drops. Or you could run into the police station and avoid the encounter entirely, but you don't get any good loot from it, you know. And then there was other things where it would literally have multiple paths that you could go down. So, yeah, and there was a lot of content, especially returning to Raccoon City and stuff like that they missed. And yeah, Nemesis just felt more of a presence. In the remake, they have some sections where he's a stalker enemy like Mr. X in 2, and other sections which are just action sequences where you're running, dodging, and leaping over obstacles and stuff. So yeah, it was kind of like RE3 Remake is a good game. It's a good action game, but when you compare it to the original, it doesn't do it justice. Could play it on a randomizer. I mean, I would be fine playing it, like, playing it normally, you know, because it's been a while. The last time I played them was so I played Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation, like the original. After that, I played the remake on GameCube. Resident Evil 2, I played on the N64. They were able to port it to the N64, so that would have been like 98, 2000, something around then, I think. 2000, I think, is when it came out. And then they ported it to GameCube with like a little bit of more shine on it. And RE3, first time I played was on GameCube when they ported it over. And they just looked, they were the same games, they just had a bit of a like higher resolution. That was it. Code Veronica, I played Dreamcast and GameCube. That was it. Child section RE3? You mean RE2? Where you play as Sherry? I was in 2, yeah. So in 2, you've got Leon and Claire, and Claire's campaign is mostly revolved around saving Sherry. You didn't like that bit? I wasn't a massive fan, personally, because it was just stealth section, and I find that very boring. There's something similar in 9. and it kind of just interrupts the flow a little bit. Being chased by as a child running away from a predator. I mean, the only reason he's that way is because of who she is. So he's not really a predator, he's just money-hungry maniac. I'll chat about Code Veronica being the next one. Yeah. I hope so. Because chronologically, Code Veronica happens after 3 and before 4. So, yeah. And it is essentially part of the Wesker storyline. So, yeah. Dead Sands! Oh no. I can't be stealthy here. What's going on? Alright. Let's slap a portal here. It's Robin from Stranger Things. I don't know why she just didn't keep running, because I wasn't going to make that. So that was... She likes to drop pallets. That's what we've learned. She does know how to dodge. Okay, I'm just... She's a gamer. She's gaming. Did she make that pallet? Oh my god, she doesn't even go for it. Ah! That should have hit her butt. Robin's got a small butt apparently. Okay, I want to get the down here ASAP, obviously. She's going to keep running. I get the down, because I have bloodlust. I get the hook on the hill. Where the fuck is the... It's Chris. Okay. We hit this with pop. We're now undetectable. As long as that jet... You son of a bitch. Can't believe you've done this. Cheeky rascal. Unbelievable. Like how this guy's like, did you see me? I saw you. Okay. I'm still undetectable, which is good. Gives me a little bit of... Okay, I'm not undetectable anymore. Okay. I'm gonna go back here because I want to pressure these peeps. This could be a bad choice. Oh? That guy's injured. If anyone's coming for the save, it'll be Robin, I think. Okay, so the detective went in that direction. I think he's going for that thing over there. Oh, there he, oh, he healed. It's a crazy setup of pallets around here, especially when it's right next to Shaq. Tell the TTV, but I'm a TTV. What do you mean? This should be it down here. I was hoping to put pressure on her and then get this guy while he was still injured, but he had a med kit, so... We'll do this, just so I'm sneaky for a little bit. Maybe we can jump out. Okay, there's Robin. Did she get the save here? Chris was around, so Chris can also go for the save. Gonna do this. And then head back. If I can get it down, then I can... okay. It doesn't drop it because I still got the... Okay, that hits the gen that Chris was on. If he has DS, I deserve it. He does not. Thankfully. I'm going to put another portal down here. Oh shit. Am I going to put another portal here? So Chris was over there on the gen, which is not finished. Right, we have a gen here in progress. Why does unhooking someone still cause a generating explosion sound? It's just a noise notification. This is a... What the fuck is this? Like, cross here. I'm leaving. It's a noise notification. The same thing happens when someone vaults or stuff like that. It's so that the killer knows something is happening. So if you do a loud action, so whether it's unhooking or... unhooking, fast vaulting, saboing a hook. I hit that. Sheathing somewhere in there. We'll go this way. There's 3 of them here. I'm no longer undetectable, which means someone touched this gen. Block the pallet if I can. She's too smart to like... Okay, is anyone else around here? Everyone's left. I do not like this fucking... I don't understand this like setup for some whatever reason we have this setup here. Like I'm running around a giant stone cross thing, and then she has a pallet right next to it. What? They're just going to be filling that gen up, which... Okay, she's leading us in this direction, which I do want to check over here anyway. There's no progress. So they're counting on progress from that other thing. Let's go back. It could be that one as well, actually. See, the tech and protection hits, it makes sense for for them to do this. She's just gonna run away. But if I get the down, then... Oh my god. She's good. Where'd she go? Oh my god. How are these pallets back here? Why is there so many pallets on this map? Oh my god. Take me now. Take me off this mortal plane. What does my eerie add-on do? It makes me undetectable for longer when I come out of portals. Makes my portals silent when I come out. Okay, that's... I'm gonna slug her, because otherwise that gem finishes, I think. Okay, so this guy does not know I'm here. Does now. I think they're working on another gen now, unfortunately. Where are I down to? I forgot. Oh, yeah. So if I do this, there doesn't seem to be anyone on that gen. That gen was quiet. They just keep focusing on they finish it. Well, they finished a different gen, I think. I don't even know. Well, I have a portal here, I guess. So. Any gates? Yeah. Love the sound of it. Oh yeah, Demogorgon is one of my favorites. Oh. The only way I was going to win that if I shredded him and got the follow-up, because shredding has a lot of cooldown. Cool. I have to double tap her, but they can all take hits, so it's not going to be possible. And that's why we love self-preservation with Shoulder the Burden. Okay. So they bought really strong perks and they're proud of it? Okay, sure. Okay, who are we doing next? We could do Volt Speed Xenomorph. That's a good meme. So with Bamboozle, Fire Up, Superior Anatomy, and the Bolt, you go through the Volts like instantaneous. And with Unbound, if you hit someone beforehand, you get haste, so you go zoom. It's really funny seeing their surprise. Yeah, why not? I don't think I've got any eyeballs on there. Oh, I do. Let's bring some eyeballs. Use them up. Hi, Nozade. GG's. Yeah, that's right. Call out Cora. Get him. Get him. Rage bait. this though. First demo of the year? Wow. I love demo. It's so fun. Especially with the build that I use with like undetectable. I mean, there's like stronger ones. You can obviously use like... This is better because of the add-ons, means the shred is lower cooldown and everything. So that's if you want to like try hard, I guess. And then this one's fun. This is the backpack demo, where you just carry people around and then they can't wriggle out. But I like this one. It's goofy, little jump scares. Yeah, it's getting a buff soon. That's what someone was saying earlier in chat. I haven't read all of the patch notes, so I only saw the stuff about Blight and Ghostface. But yeah, apparently he's going to get more undetectables. That's cool. It's tough on a map like that where the pallet density is really high, especially with the double pallets. A lot of the rocks you can't slide around. So if you try and do shreds, like the robin I was chasing at the start, a couple of times I thought I'd hit her, but the rock just makes you kind of go out a little bit, because the rock kind of has a pointy bit. So rather than just clipping, because when you shred, you can hit them on the butt as they're going past. But yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, Ghostface getting a buff is pretty cool. Because he's really weak, but he's so fun to play. Visible teammate perks is crazy good. Yeah, it's about time. It does really help survivors coordinate a little bit better in solo queue if you know what everyone's running. You only play against Hellmaster, Kaneki, and Blights. I mean, during the event, I've played against quite a lot of different things. I played against Wraiths, Billies, Bubbas, Doctor, Myers, Trapper. The other day, we had a Trapper. I've seen any Plagues for a while. Spirits, Oni, Deathslinger, Nemesis. Nemesis seems to have quite a high pick rate. Wesk is always popular. Haven't seen any Vecna 2s for a while. When he first came out, very popular, and he's very strong. Now, not so much. And not very many ghouls anymore, which I'm happy with, because ghoul just doesn't have very much interactivity in chase for me. There's a couple of cool techs you can do when it comes to like not getting, like when they vault over the pallets with their ability and stuff like that. Yeah. Seem to play versus a lot of Plagues. You don't know if that's biased because you hate Plague, you least favorite Plague ones. You probably miss it more. Yeah, Plague is difficult until you just become comfortable with being injured all the time. Once you become comfortable with being injured all the time, then is there something we can change for fire up? There was this one, which gives me faster vault, but you get stunned for longer. I don't know if I want that. No, I'll stick with this. Yeah, Plague. The fact that the Plague is it's a catch-22 situation. You either stay infected and you're always going to be one hit, or you cleanse and you give one of the strongest powers in the game to the killer. So you have to kind of weigh up what it is. And the best way to play against Plague is to just play safe. You stay injured, but if you even, think the killer's coming to your gen, you back away, you play safe, make it very difficult for them to get close to you, and then cleanse in the end game, because then She can have power in the end game, but then you can. Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about this. Wesker getting a buff is crazy. I mean, I don't think Wesker's crazy strong. He's had a lot of nerfs recently, so. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's without her infection or her power, she is basically just an M1 killer. So. I almost got scammed there. You fucking kidding me? Where'd you? I'm legally blind. Do I hit that? Not with finesse, I don't. You know what the... Oh, okay, let's go to Shaq. This guy completely unaware of what's about to happen. It's gonna go around. It's gonna go in. It's gonna vault. Meow. Oh my god. I usually hit my toes, I swear. That one I got scammed on, just saying. It's gonna be another long game. Another long game, guys. It's alright, I got a fire up token. Game changing. He doesn't know that I'm super fast now. Like I said, we don't care about winning, we just want to get points. Playing the event. Oh, someone's coming to unhook. I'm going to be cheeky. I'm just going to sit here, wait for the unhook. What are they doing? Why could I hear her but not hear her? Is she in the locker? Am I dumb? I don't think I should play this game anymore. Oh, it's you. Oh my god. Just being worked on. There's not much we can do about it. This game's lost. Okay, fake that. Go through the window. Nyong! The price of the meme is the gems fly. Especially during the event. Someone... Oh, they're not injured. They're bludgeoned. Double? Look at these guys doing. Yeah, who are we chasing at this point? Okay, it's Rebecca. Get my power back in like 2 seconds. Are you kidding me? I'm not even close to that power. Kill me now. Just dead it. Those two gems are gonna pop in the next 10 seconds. Why is that so bright? Oh, his head on. I don't know where he's gone. Just in the locker again? Oh, fuck it, no. Oh, he's here. I could force them to. Like, there are 2 people injured now. Oh, they have reassurance. Oh my god. They came prepared. That guy's healed up straight away. Okay. Guess I go for the Ada. There's so much corn, bro. I can't with the corn. Head on XD. This guy, how's this guy healthy again? Infinite health. Is he gonna be in the locker or is he? What's the plan here? I'm gonna try and fake it. I don't know where he is. I can't, like, the corn is just terrible. Like, visibility. I hate it. It's my weakness. Right idea, I think. I swear, who was the one running away then? Oh, it was him. You see? Just force these guys out. Oh, the T-Bag, there you go. So the Leon is around his somewhere. Leon's injured, so... He could heal and try and go for the save. Oh, he's just waiting for me. Break that pallet? No, it's like not a safe pallet. So I can just hit over it. What do you mean this one over here? Or the other one? I mean, because you've got the opening here, I can usually hit the tail. If I'd broken it earlier, it would have saved me some time. Points? Oh yeah, gotta think about the points. It's a good point. There we go. Been having a great time. But we got points. We got 1,000,000 points now. It takes about 1,000,000 to prestige once. So. Gotta get this guy to 100. Should we play this guy now? He has eyeballs. Like an aura reading perk. Or reading build. Let's do it. Did you see Otz's video about the aura reading pyramid head? Maybe? I think probably. I've watched most of his videos. But yeah, I've used this for a long time because I'm All Ears is really good on Pyramid Head because people vault a window and then you can like shoot them through the wall. And Zanshin is good, but I use Zanshin with this because if they drop a pallet, I can break the pallet, but also get their aura, and then this all combines with lethal, as well as if I hit them, lose their aura. I put this on for like a little gen regression. But I don't know whether I swap it with a ruin, maybe. Yeah, I think I will. The thing I don't like about ruin is that as soon as they find ruin, it's gone. And then you've lost your perk. The problem with turn back the clock is that you need hooks, and sometimes hooks aren't the best way to go with this guy. Phantom Fear, Thwack, Zanshin, and the running perk you got. Lethal. Yeah, so lethal, you see the survivor's aura at the start for 9 seconds, and any other aura add-on or perk, it adds by 2 seconds. You ran a green add-on. Look at this one. Here's the blue one you've got. Yeah, so this blue add-on. If I injure a survivor with my M2, I see that aura for 8 seconds, which is increased by 2 seconds because of lethal. Zanshin, yeah, so Zanshin, when they drop a pallet, I see that aura for 5 seconds. Added by 2 seconds. I'm All Ears if they vault. I see that aura for 8 seconds plus 2. This breaks pallets and walls. And this is just... What was the other thing? Thwack? Thwack is the... It's Adams. Thwack? That's the Skull Merchant one. Oh... Okay, so I mean that's interesting. That combines pretty well. So you have to hook people to get tokens, and then you use your tokens to see things. That works well, yeah. And Phantom Fear, that's the Freddy perk. What's his name? Five Nights at Freddy guy. Yeah. Yeah, aura perks, like, aura's really good on this guy because he can shoot through walls. Spoiling flap. He can shoot through walls, so... Again, like, a lot of these builds have no gen regression. Or very little gen regression. And especially in the vent, the gens just fly. But... I don't really care. I'm not like going for a streak or trying to win or anything. I just want to get points, and I find the more fun way of doing that is actually chasing and hooking people. Gonna need some more water soon. It's a hot day. Done all my quests. But that just, like, that previous game perfectly exemplifies, like, the mindset of players. Of some players, I should say, not everybody. Like, that Rebecca, like, that first guy ran me for a while, I missed some shots. if I get early shots on him, then the game changes, but I don't. So that's my bad. But then I didn't do anything in that game that was crazy. Like, I have one person on hook at the end game next to the door, and 2 people are injured. Of course, I'm gonna wait for someone to come and save, right? But then these people like teabagging at the door when they win. You think, are you okay? Are you okay in the head? Okay, everyone. Oh my god, they're triple stacking a gen over here. This guy's getting a blood pump. Yeah, nah. That would have been close, I think, but she's gonna get. I know that person's on a gen, but I kind of want to get this person. Thought she'd double back. I'm going to cage her straight away. Just because I know that there's people on that gen. And it saves me time. I thought there were people on this gen, but... that guy's probably going over here. No. Oh, well, there's 11 again. Who unhooked you? Who healed you? If I don't find anyone else, I kind of have to chase you. I don't mean to tunnel, but like, why is the person who unhooked you and healed you not making themselves known? You know what I mean? Can't hit those shots, unfortunately. That's a waste of ammo layers, really. Oh my god, she predicted my prediction. Okay, I'm gonna go for this person. They got rid of my ruin, so I've got no gen regression. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you run hexes, it's RNG as to whether or not. Should I pallet here? She doesn't. Hit. If I'd lunged earlier, I would have hit. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Like, sometimes you want to run a hex build because it's fun, but then if your hexes are in really obvious places, then you're kind of screwed. Did she run back? Where did she go? Oh my god. This girl's just Wing and it works, unfortunately. Don't think she makes that pallet back. Fuck off, man. Okay, we need to pull his back somehow. Make progress on that. Make progress on that. So I've gone to the exact part of the map where there was literally not a single human being. It must be on this gen? It's the 11 again. Okay. He's got sprint burst. burst. Everyone's got sprint burst. I got fucking auto-aimed. Are you kidding me? This game. This is why people hate this fucking game. Unbelievable. Every time they vault, it's always in the high one, so I can't see what's going on. Do I hit this window shot? Hi, Muzzer. Jesus, there was two of them at the ready. There's someone else there, and they're going to get the save straight away. If I can get this person down quickly. Dead hard? He's not looking behind, so probably not. Jen downstairs has a lot of progress. I can't really afford to do anything with that. They were over here. They're healing. Did she save? No. How does that not hit? Okay, I see the aura there. I'm gonna try and mind game this. When the end Scrappy Doo, I'm telling you, man, the Scooby-Doo chapter would go hard. You'd have all the survivors, and then just have a legendary skin for Scooby-Doo and Scrappy. Okay. So, yeah, that gen's finished. They've got to come up from the bottom. It's Lara. Lara hasn't been hooked at all, so you know what? Let's play this like we actually want to win. Because hooking her right now does nothing for us. I'd happily chase you instead. Because that girl's got a gas can. But it's going to be nearly empty because we were chasing her for a while. She's going to go left. She gets the vault. Someone just... Oh, Lara walked into the jam. Let's guess there. Okay, I was gonna say we got 1, 2, and 3, so I can't hold a 3 gen. There's already finished. They must be around here somewhere. Problem is, if I spend too long, then we're just gonna go to the other door. Chain the gate, you can't. You can do this, but then it will disappear. Like, you can't put it right next to the gate. Same with gens and hooks. The stuff disappears after a while. So it has a timer, but also, like, gens, hooks, and gates. Anything objective. Anything objective based you can't jam up. $360. You see that shit? Crap. Which makes sense because otherwise you could just like why are you like just leave, girl? Just leave. Get out of there. No. She has to be watched. And yeah, it makes sense. The same way like crow can't crow? Artists can't put crows down next to hooks and stuff like that. Otherwise you could just jam up the hook, so if anyone picks up they automatically get it. Same way with Knight. If you're being chased by one of his minions and you unhook, the chase instantly ends and the minion despawns. So it's just like, yeah, it stops ways for doing that. 300 stream streak, holy shit, the biggest yet. Gargantuan. I do need to go pee, so I'll pee and then maybe we'll play a few more games. Maybe we'll do Vecna. I don't know. Maybe Vecna, maybe Oni. I don't know if I've got. I don't think I've got any eyeballs on him, but I've got like stuff. I could play Ghostface. Ghostface is fun. We'll find some games. Alright, I'll be RB. Boo. I'm back. Did I spook ya? Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. Clean my dishes. Not in the bathroom. Separate things. Who did I say I was going to play next? I can't remember. Play Vecna? Vecna 2.0? Do I have any... No. I ain't got any good stuff. I can spend some points. Naughty bear. Meth man, are you smoking something? You want me to get rolled? You want to see me suffer? I could maybe do a naughty bear. A naughty bear game. A cheeky bear game. I've seen enough play the knight. I hate knight, man. I'm sorry. Don't like playing as him. Don't like playing against him. So I'll play some Vecna. I'll play Naughty Bear. Maybe do an Oni game. Ghostface. You know, the gang. Let me see where we're at. I do have this. I have the Henry Creel skin.
Curious.
Is the 100k channel playing? She's your laid out in this game as well. I'm gonna say no because you're gonna make me play knight. I don't want to play knight. Asking for a friend. Sure. You lose all your points believing every Monday. You work all week to make a little bit of change, and you lose it believing. There's worse ways to lose it, you know. Scrandal. Alright, Michael Bublé concert, England. Chili chicken wrap. Lillestrøm, Norway. Pulsa med lumpa. I know it's fuck all to do with footy or even sport, but this is the chili chicken wrap my folks just paid £9 for at a Michael Bublé concert. That is awful. I've got to go for right. Yeah. It's going to be a little laggy because... San Francisco 49ers versus Arizona Cardinals, USA. M&M's. £4.60! £4.60 for that little bag of M&M's. You're having a laugh. Unknown location, England. Cheesy chips. Gotta go for the cheesy. That's unbelievable, that is. Palmeiras, Brazil. Pulled pork sandwich. Oldham Athletic, England. Salt and pepper chicken. I can't believe that. A little bag of M&M's, smaller than my phone, for £4.60. This is a tough one. Visually, this one looks nicer. This one, I bet, tastes amazing, though. This one's cheaper. I'm going to go with this one. Ooh, it was close. Matsumoto Yamaga, Japan. Local farm ice cream. Ooh. Birmingham City, England. Charlie's Way meal. Fried chicken on brioche with cheese, gherkins, chili with waffle fries. I mean, I love an ice cream, but that just looks good. Yeah. Alright, Real Madrid versus AC Milan, USA. Teriyaki chicken barbecue bowl. Pantanal Arena, Cuaba MT, Brazil. Akai and M&M. I'm saying left again. These meals look good. Yeah. Alright. Everyone's ready? Let's go. Time to miss every single one of my M2s. Hi, Reflex. I'm your favorite SVD streamer. That's a banger meal? That looked like a banger meal. Hi, Nim. How you doing? How is life? You're a big teriyaki enjoyer? I like chicken teriyaki. I just don't have it very often. You start cooking with it more. I'm mostly going for like seasoning over sauces these days. Sauces have a lot of calories. So I'm trying to like monitor that, you know? Ever since I learned that the sandwiches that I used to make, 250 calories of that was just the sauce that I put in the sandwich. I was like, oh. So... being boring. Oh shit, I haven't played this map before. Oh, you got a teriyaki splinter. That sounds terrible. Yeah, this is my first time playing this map, so don't judge me too harshly. Apparently the pallets are incredibly... hello? Apparently very dense on this map. Here we go, person. Oh, I hit both of them with one. That's cool. Missed Oh my god. They weren't lying about the pallets. You can just drop $1 billion and it doesn't matter. Okay, I need to get my... I need to get... Oh god, I'm lagging. I need to get my power up, really. Chasing different people isn't going to help. Still got ruin up, so interrupting people is good. This is pallet dropper 69. Okay, now we have our power. So let's make it worth.
Inevitable.
Did I see someone there or am I tripping? Get ready to judge. This map looks cool. Yeah, so they did a Trickster rework and they added a new skin for him. Fake. Run around. They did a new skin for him, which is a female Trickster. But apparently the pallets are incredibly dense around here. There's a lot. Okay, that person's going in that direction. They're healing. They're not healing, they're doing the gem. Shows how good my eyesight is. Oh. Someone just dropped a pallet? Hello? Say we slug. We got pressure going on here. This guy's already been hooked. Don't see the I didn't see them at all. The lighting of this map is a little weird. So we downed her here. Someone's doing the clock to remove my power. So they weren't doing a gen at least. So one person hooked, one person was cleansing. Do you think they're healing under hook? They are not. Healed somewhere. Can't have gone too far. Okay, we got the last bits of our power here. See if we can get something good with it. HC or as a crow. So our Vecna perk here on the top allows us to see generated progression. Everything's white, which is good. If it starts turning red, then you know, I don't want to hit you because you have BT. She's gonna come in for protection, right? This girl knows how to fake. So we wait for it to go over a pallet. Now we've got our power back. Get her instead because she didn't leave the gen. Over predicted. That doesn't hit. It's too much under the car, I think. Too far away. Let's go pick up the other girl. She's under a pallet. Let's go this side because that's where they could potentially come from. Someone just did one of the totems. What have they got rid of? They've gotten rid of Ruin and Undying and Thrill. They wasted a lot of time. Was that a fake or did she actually jump in? Was it fake? So I don't know where she went. Too many Thalitas. Oh, there's two. It's just too many. Too many of the same character. I don't know. Oh shit! Oh, she has power struggle. Oh, fair play. Not something you see very often. Oh, I lost my power. God damn this. Oh shit. He must blind me. Okay, so I've lost all of my perks now. This is now a perkless gameplay.
Your days
So,
are numbered.
we got 2-4, about to get a 6th hook. 3 gens remaining. It's not too bad. Am I killing people? Because the game told me to do. This looks like Shaq, kind of. Cheeky monkey. Live? Okay, why would you... Okay.
Very clever.
This girl is dead. One person just got hooked. So if I get my power done on that other Thalita, then she's in trouble. Because I can do this. Dead. If you down them with your power, when they have a full clock, full charge, whatever it's called, then you can just insta-kill them at 2 hooks. Oh, I was going to say she's killing herself on hook, but someone came to save. And we don't have our power anymore. This one's still regressing. They could be going to a pump and getting blood, or they could be working on that the shack building. Problem is, they have to do a blood gen at some point if they finish this one. Alright, I mean they've met up and they've healed. So they were together. That gen we may have to give up. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant, because it's like, if we leave this area and they finish that, we lose a potential 3 gen in the end game. But there's a clock here, that's good to know. Can't find me. Pump's there, so that's a convenient pump. Okay, this has been worked on. So they're around here somewhere. There's someone. Too far away. Oh, I should have lied as well. That one's still regressing. She's pretty good at dodging them. Whenever I watch people play this, I always thought it looked really easy, but there is a cooldown, a time difference between when you can actually use the thing and when it comes out. If that makes sense. So you end up in situations where it is very possible to dodge. Like a cast on, yeah. So you press mouse 2, they hear the sound, you can delay, And then it takes time for it to even come out of the ground. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we haven't used this power at all this game, which is our movement power. Enables us to go around the map a little quicker, which we could have been using earlier, to be honest. Just didn't do it. Oh, they disconnected. Okay. Let's try and find the bot, I suppose. Oh, they're on this door. So this hurts. It does 2 points of like mind damage, I guess. And it does 1 injury as well. Oh, moving. That's Stranger Things Vecna. The first. How does she move like that? Yeah, so the thing is, you kind of need to listen for the ring sound, because that means he's charged up his thing. And then you have to predict where you're going to go. So if a player runs in a straight line, and you, as the killer, aim under their feet, you're going to miss. Because by the time the thing comes out, they're going to miss. So you try to aim in front. So you have to predict where their movement's going to be. But then the survivor knows that you're going to predict. They can predict your prediction, and it just comes... It's like an entire mind game thing. I remember watching people thinking, how are they missing? This shit looks easy. And then I started playing, I was like, oh. It is dodgeable. But he is a very strong killer if you can get into your power quite a lot. It'd be horrible. And no, I mean, it's the same as like in Overwatch, where you're like pre-aiming projectiles, you know, and shit like that. Let's play a little Ghost. So let's play our funny Mori everyone at the end of the game build. If this works, it's so funny. Watch the clip. Oh, that person. I did not see that person at all. That's so funny. I think because the keyboard on their back, I just assumed it was... That's terrible. So the idea of this build, I came up with this build, and then people started being like, oh my god, this is such a great endgame build. And started posting it everywhere online. Me, author, okay? Ahead of the curve. So we have 4 perks. We have No Way Out. Every person we hook, it adds 12 seconds to like for each token that we have. So we can block the exit gates for, like, what was it, 48 seconds? Or more than that, 60 seconds. So basically, they finish all the gens. They're like, yay, we just open the gate and leave. No, they're locked in. Okay? Remember me. Right? You gotta remember me. But the perk Remember Me, every time I hit the obsession, I get a token. And for each token, the gate takes 30% like longer to open. Okay? So the obsession is just a person. A random person is picked as the obsession. But that's going to be important. So the idea is, when the gens finish, the gates are going to be blocked. We need to hook every person at least once. We need to hit the obsession 5 times. So they're locked in, and when the gates are unblocked, it takes ages to open. How is this helpful? Well, we have another perk here called Rancor. When all the generators are done, the person who is the obsession becomes exposed, meaning I can down them in one hit. And when they are downed, I can just insta-kill them, regardless of how many hooks or health states or anything. I could just kill them. Which is great, right? But that only allows me to kill one person, right? One person. It's just the obsession. Uh-huh. Well, we have a perk called Game of Foot. Whoever we're chasing for the longest amount of time, and we hit them, they become the obsession. So the idea of the game plan is that we hook everybody once, and we hit the obsession as many times as possible. So we get 5 tokens. Okay? And at the end of the game, it's what's called Rancor Roulette. Basically, whoever we chase and hit goes down, and we can kill them instantly. And we do that to everybody. So they're locked in with me, knowing that as soon as I find them, I can insta-kill them. Now, this is all wonderful in theory, and when it works perfectly. There's only 2 problems. 1, most of the time I play Ghostface, I kill everyone before we even get to the end game. Because people are like, I don't know. They don't like getting exposed and insta-downed. Or 2, the survivors are very coordinated, and in the end game, I can only usually get a couple of people. Because Ghostface isn't very strong in chase. He's just a little guy. So, it depends. Exactly! That's what I always say, Nim! That's what I always say! The last time I played this was a couple of weeks ago. And I played against, and these guys were like dropping pallets on my face, and they're like moonwalking. I think, okay, just wait. And then it gets to the end game, and then I'm moriing them. I'm killing them one by one. And one of them was streaming, and I went to their stream afterwards just to check the VOD. I was like, oh, I wonder what they thought, because a lot of people are like, oh, that's such a devious idea. That's funny. Throughout this game, like, I clicked on the VOD at a random point, and this guy was like, oh, on a scale of 1 to fine, I'm ultra fine. I am in no danger. I am so fine. I am cruising right now. This guy's being cocky as shit. He's just like, using every pallet in the game. He's just like, look at this. He ain't gonna touch me. And I'm like, okay, right, fine. Get to the end game. He's like, what the fuck? He's killing me. How does he do that? What the hell? It catches out cocky people, but you can also just not get anything, you know. Raph, do something. I like that emote. I think we already have that emote, but I'm gonna add it, and then I'm not logged in. It's not working. Oh, we do. Ah, yeah, there we go. Just a little guy. He's just a little guy. So yeah, it's fun. There's a really good video that came out last year, I think. Again, after I did this, where someone does this with with Dredge. When they base it around like the meme is the Purge. This guy did a video called AFK Myers, and he did one on Purge, and it's so good. One on Dredge. It's so good because everyone's just like really cocky. And then in the end game, it basically turns off the lights and everyone's trapped in. Do I see a crow? I saw it. Okay. Got a little bit of stalk on him. I don't know if we want to chase him or not, or we leave him. Oh, there's Steve here. Steve Stranger Things. Yes, of course he has sprint burst. Every fucker who plays this game these days has sprint burst. Chris ran this way. Let's go for Chris. Stun me out of my power. Fuck off, Steve! Looking at me. Oh my god, how has he got sprint? He did got fucking vigil as well. This is not good. They're working together. Okay, we might get Chris here. Does he see me? Yeah, he's a Noah. This is really bad. Need to get at least, like, some hooks. Oh my god. I am struggling. This guy's obsession. So if we hit him, then... we get some remember me stacks at least. I was hoping a short one's again. Okay, here's another pallet here. Okay, we have 2 remember me stacks, which is something. And as long as we get this hook, he's now obsession, which is really good. We want to chase Chris next. Okay, there's a girl there. I want to get a little stalk on her. Didn't realize there was another girl there. Okay. This is fine. They don't have Shark Pallet anymore, so this is an awkward situation for them. We put him on the premium hook. Imagine if Ghostfish rips his own costume stepping on the pallets. Shh. Okay, so we know where the Lara was. We want to get the Neo now. So I'm gonna go. Oh, there she is. This is fine. You can reveal me. It's okay. I don't mind. Oh, no fake. She's gonna go for the window now. No, she doesn't. She doesn't fake again, does she? Yep. Oh, she just lied. Of course. Steve's gonna go save Chris. That's fine. We don't really care about that. She goes all the way around this way. Yeah. We just want to try and get some hits. Get rid of some pallets. Okay, so we got to remember how much chase time everyone has. It looks like this girl has a lot of chase time right now. Okay, that should be a down. Unless the Steve comes for a hit. What? That's wild. I had to get rid of this fucking pallet. This is such a fucking crazy setup they've got here. Okay, this is fine though. It's fine. We'll just get rid of these pallets so that it makes the endgame easier for us. That's where Lara Croft is. Lunch. You fucking... Oh my god. It's just a little guy. Of course. Okay, we need to find Lara Croft. That's Chris, who's injured. We could down him and slug him for some pressure, I guess. But we really want to find Lara. She is our last, he is fucking dead hard. Oh my god. Just a little ghost face. This is surely the Steve here, right? Okay. Wait, what? That didn't count as a hit? We'll chase her because we need more Remember Me stacks. And... yeah, she has live, doesn't she? Forgot to mention, playing this is the most stressful experience. Did she make that pallet? No, she lagged. Okay. Someone over there? Lara. No, it's not Lara. Where the fuck is Lara? Where is Lara? That's Chris. If I go her for again, I just need one more stack. But I need to find where the Lara is. It's probably doing a gen somewhere, which doesn't really answer my question. Yeah, that's 5 stacks of Remember Me. This game seems so stressful. It's like, you know that meme where it's like one guy's just like singing along in Discord? That's Survivor. Because you're just like, la la la, I'm going to do a gen. Oh, I'm getting chased? That's okay. La la la. Wait, I see someone there? No. Okay, that's shit. Because we didn't get all stacks of No Way Out, which was what we wanted. So, that's not good for us. If I chase Chris a while, though, I think he becomes Obsession. He doesn't. Where did you go? Okay, well, now we found Lara. But I don't need Lara. I need Nia. Because she's the Obsession who I can kill. If we chase Chris a little bit more, maybe he turns into the Obsession. And then we can Mario. This is good chase time. We did chase the Nia a lot though. Genuinely don't know where he is now. Is he running lightweight? Like, where was his scratch marks going? I'm so confused. Why is his scratch marks disappearing? Huh? What? Am I dumb? Okay, here's Nia. I'm gonna more here, I guess. This guy has infinite sprint burst. It's actually wild how much sprint burst he has. Alright. See you later, now. Taking a fucking photo of Steve Harrington's fucking crutch. He's got sprint burst again. Get out of here. Unbelievable. Well, now we're just waiting for Lara to, I don't know, leave. She just sat at the gate, just waiting. Oh. Holy crush. Oh dear. Crazy how hard they fell off. Maroon 5? Do Maroon 5 still make music? So I haven't heard anything from them in a long time. There's 6 people in Maroon 5? That's crazy. Been lied to. Yeah, I guess there was a lot of songs that like were really popular for a while and then went. Who did I say I was gonna play next? Let's play Attack on Titan, man. What have we got? We got none. I got nothing. Give me an eyeball. Thank you. Eyeball. What add-ons do we have? What do we got? Stop. Do we go for brutal strength? To help with chase? Could do brutal and bam. Naughty bear? Oh shit, yeah, I was gonna do naughty bear too. Alright, well, we're seeing as we've already queued for this. We'll do naughty bear next. Or I could do ruin and sloppy instead. Forcing them to heal. Ruin Undying. Because we want him to be mangled with hemorrhage, right? So this would help with that. I'm just worried it could take ages for me to get hit and chase, you know? If my scourge hooks are bad, then these two perks are like... What? Gonna make another preset. Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna go turn back the clock. I'm gonna go am I not sloppy? Shit. I haven't leveled him up enough. Brute. Bam. And Gift of Pain. Is that better? Or is that? Screw it, I'm gonna go with this. Go with my... clearly I used that before and maybe I cooked with it. Who knows? As long as I get a hit, get some blood, then I can just smash pallets. What I've been listening to lately? Honestly, not a lot. Because I didn't listen to anything for a while, I had a few episodes of State of Trance to catch up on, so I've just been listening to that. Listening to some audiobooks. That kind of thing. Oh, simple. A screen guy. Yeah, but not really listening to anything new or anything like that, unfortunately. Sorry. Curious to make comfort. All good, man. All good. What have you been listening to? Huh? Holy shit, I'm on my home turf. It's a sign. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone. They should have spawned over here. I will read your responses. I just need to find someone. Oh, hello. Let me guess. Sprint. Fucking bamboo. Okay, that's a good start. Getting a hint. That's not a good start. So they spawned right next to me? That's fucking crazy. Oh, this is a weird setup. Okay, let's hopefully get a Scourge hook. Don't take the last blob of juice because we don't want them to know that I have power just yet. Holy fuck, they got 2 gems done? Okay, well we saw someone, didn't we? I got the flick, but oh my god, these fucking rocks, dude. picked her up. But that doesn't mean he no longer has DS. I can get pressure by... Oh, this is fucking terrible, man. I need to find the Jill, maybe. They did both gens on that side, so we don't really have any reason to be on this side of the map anymore. Jill healed. I don't want to chase you. Where the fuck are your friends? Why are you teabagging me, bro? These people are so fucking soft, man. Where'd Jill go? Jill's around here somewhere. Don't have enough juice left to get her, I don't think. I'll just break the pallet and then chase him on. Do I reach that? No, I don't. That bit of thingy helped though. Problem is that Jen and Shaq is also gonna pop. I haven't got much I can do about that. There's another girl there. To pick up because I've got a hook and blood here. And hopefully stop that gen. Okay. Do I have one droplet somewhere? Cute. Can I interrupt the heal, do you think? It was on a white hook, so that'd be mangled, so it'd take longer. Let's go back. Do I see someone there? No, there is Shaq. There's someone else in Shack. Can't let that gem. I have to let that gem finish because it's fucking blood gem. What can I do? This is when you know they're like they're playing fucking comp corner during the event. Actually wild. It's insane. Oh well. Is that door opening? Nope. I don't have any blood. Oh no, I do. I have some here and some here. Yeah, we're gonna listen to me. No, it's fine. People listen to different shit. Some people don't listen to much stuff. It's fine. You listen to video game soundtracks, right? I don't think they opened this door, so... Oh, they're just leaving? They opened that door. They could have gone for a save, but... I guess they know if I hit power. There's someone there. You see them? Hi. I wonder if I can get there in time. Probably not. She's got a big head start. Oh yeah, the door's not even very far. I don't think I've ever listened to Fred again. See, look, can I just... I don't want to sound like a salty person or anything, but this person brings fast track. They bring a brand new part with an incredibly strong toolbox and extra charges to an event game. They get hit once and then they're teabagging when they get a pallet, like they knock down a pallet. Like it's that mentality, you know? Nothing against anyone else. Everyone else was just playing the game, but this guy just immediately getting chased. It's like you're sweating so hard on this game. It's a little event game. I'm not saying you shouldn't try and win, but
oh look,
doing a BM just because you're getting chased, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, what are we doing? What's the strat here? I can get some. Let's see if I can get some eyeballs and some other. No balls. A Daft Punk on stage. Oh, that's cool. No, I don't want that one. Or do I? See, I like the other eerie one, but like this one and this one, these ones are good. But I don't want to waste loads of blood points. So we have Corrupt, Deadlock. I don't know. I don't know what to use with this. I guess we could keep that on and this one. Alright, Corrupt we kind of need for setup, alright? Deadlock buys us some time. What else do we go for? What do we do? Batteries? Batteries is low-key pretty good these days on a killer like this. Hmm. Do I go No Way Out? Buy myself more time in the end game? Do I go Iron Grip? Iron Grasp, whatever? To try and get basement hooks? It's funny how these days there's so much evidence of what people do that when people just lie about shit, but then you're always gonna get caught out, you know. We could go Save the Best for Last. That's a classic. Yeah, I'll just guess go with that. You know Xenomorph is the only killer that you can't spin around. Can't look at Xenomorph dumping. No, right? Because Xenomorph has the Queen skin. And just saying, but the Queen kind of caked up. God damn! Can't turn around. I don't get it with new killers. Maybe not. Maybe ones that have different animations. Because up until the Xenomorph was the first one that they changed. Can't do it in lobbies now either. Because of a bug. Everything's breaking. You happy with this? Slow down. Something for help for chase. We do what we do. Trapper games either go one of two ways. One, someone gets trapped in an unfortunate position and it just snowballs. Or two, everyone's just undoing your traps and you have a horrible time. Strange normal sky guys offer 1,400 keys. It's a lot of money. Borgo.
I do believe some people are going to die today.
There's like no grass, so it's gonna be hard to hide traps. Oh, there's someone here. Going that way. Don't know where they went after that. Because we have the add-on that makes random traps open up. Like this one. Which is actually in a pretty decent place. And they were already closing my traps. Womp womp. Okay. You don't want that person, you want this person. Because they are not the obsession. We redid this trap, but she's aware of that, so... They're just undoing my traps, so there's not much I can do. Put a trap here, just in case. Give the Jan a kick. Problem is, it would be nice to have like a nest of traps set up, but I only have a few because they just keep closing all of them. So I just gotta hope that some of the ones that I do have set up catch them out. So. Just too far away for batteries. She's going right. I have 5% haste because of batteries, so perk value or something. I walked into my own fucking trap. I didn't even put that trap there. I was scammed by Eerie add-on. Question is the person who was doing this gen still here? Falas wants Swedish meatballs. You got 3 to cook. Oh. I mean, it's always the way. It's always nicer to have like food done for you rather than actually having to cook it yourself, you know. Hopefully she goes in and goes into the same trap she did before. No? That gen's like 99 over there. So I don't know whether they're communicating that I have deadlock and they're trying to like leave that to finish later on. It's still regressing though. So we have a trap there on the window. Maybe that helps us. I mean, I don't know where the person you unhooked is, so I'm just going to chase you. Alright. I mean, if you're gonna unhook someone right next to the killer, at least take the chase for them, you know? Don't just hide and let them take it. Okay, this is the obsession. We don't really want to chase her because we're gonna lose our stipple full stacks. Okay, I thought it was the gen next to us, which is not, so that's good. So we can hook her here. That gen's going to finish anyway because, you know. What the hell? What are the blood splats? What the hell? How has this person got no scratch marks? Am I losing the plot here, chat? Those were blood splats from it. I can't even, oh, I don't know what jumps. Am I going crazy? There's random blood splats and no scratch marks. So the person was walking, but you only drop blood when it's... Where'd my Ghostface rifle game go? I got like 1 kill, I think. Open that door now. It's so Jova. Want to play some Survival? I just don't want to play this game anymore, honestly. Having every game just be the gens getting completely rushed is
What a
kind of
wonderful time for Murder!
I mean, 2 kills isn't bad. It's just like in the event, the gens just fly. Not much you can do. I know trap is not like super strong or anything. But, oh yeah, that time. It's just a bit tiring. I either have to sweat my balls off,
My.
but I want to
Is
use
it
fun and
time
interesting
for a
builds
game?
so that the game is more interesting. But you can't do that in the event because you literally just need to fill up the generator with a gas can and it's done. We got 2 million points. It's pretty good, and we finished all our quests, I think. Yeah, we got one more part next week. And this in. Oh, part 3 starts in 17 minutes. Yeah, so we've got some stuff going. Well, we can definitely play. Like me and Jubats play quite a lot. So you should join us. Become part of the crew. It's just you're always playing MVM when we're about to play. But I need to go do some work and then I need to sort dinner. Unfortunately. That's a good email. I have to log in. Sweating over here. We're nearly at half the allotted emotes. So what are we at? We're at P83. I don't know if I get to max before the end of the event. Maybe there's a week to go. It would be nice to get into P100 and then do Vecna. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Elden Ring just gives you the opportunity to just do whatever, but there is like a linear flow because 99% of people do the same major bosses in the same order because the game nudges you in that direction. So not to spoil because Creek's not gotten that far, but you're nudged towards Margit. You fight Margit. The next thing you see after Margit is Stormvale Castle, which is a traditional legacy dungeon. You fight Margit. You do the legacy. You do Stormvale, and then you fight Godfrey. You fight Godric, and then after that, you kind of follow up the west, and then you go to Hogwarts, and you fight Renala. And then that's as much as I'm going to say. But yeah, like the game gives you the opportunity to do a lot of things and go to other areas. You just kind of the game points you in the direction. The amount of extra exploration you do in the game is is up to you. And the order in which you do things is up to you. But you can stumble on stuff early game, but it's like old-fashioned MMOs. If you go to a place and something one-shots you, maybe come back when you're stronger. It's just, it's a Souls-like at the end of the day, so it's not going to hold your hand. But if you're fighting something and it's clearly stronger than you, then don't be there. It's pretty simple. But yeah, once you get to like a strong enough level, you start exploring the same places. But being noticing spirit summons, he not only used a spirit summon, but he also summoned Nephili Rue for a fight. So he had 2 summons at the same time. He summon pilled. Problem we've had with the DLC is you don't know if you're underleveled or just bad. I think if you're underleveled, it's quite obvious because you're getting like bitch slapped. If you're bad, it's usually because you get hit by multiple attacks. Yeah, exactly. Like, I guess it can be a murky definition, but I feel like going into a fight, you know whether something is way stronger than you. Like, most bosses don't one-shot you. But, yeah. Just you know what the game gives you? The summon signs? Bro. I didn't use summon signs in Dark Souls. Spirit summons are one thing. But summoning NPCs? That's where I draw the line. Is dying in 2-3 hits underleveled or just bad player? I'd say bad player in that instance. If something hits you 2-3 times and you get hit 2-3 times, then that's because you haven't dodged, right? I feel like, yeah, underleveled would imply that you're getting one shot, or like you losing 90% of your bar in one hit. You might think, oh shit, I need to level up my health. Yeah. Anyway, I will go, and I'll be back tomorrow. Depending on how much sleep I get tomorrow, I will either start normal time or I'll start like today. We'll see. But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do some more Borderlands 4. And, yeah. Enjoy.